And I think I'm going to be able to release another meditation recording this week. So you can be on the lookout for that, Sag, if you're interested in that. I do have a playlist here on YouTube where I have my meditation recordings, but they're also available in audio format. So, but I'm hoping to be able to release one this week. And of course, it'll be free. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, Sagittarius. Queen of Discs. Beautiful. Could be an earth sign, possibly. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Page of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Discs in reverse. And under the deck we have Justice. Well, this could be your air sign. Could be a Libra involved. Who else got this? Someone else got this very prominently. It was early on. I don't remember who it was. Okay, but they had it in the same position under the deck. It's a beautiful card. Okay, so Sag, we have the Queen of Cups. Or I'm sorry, the Queen of Discs in the recent past. We have the Page of Cups in the present position. In the reverse, I'll show it to you in the upright. And then we have the Seven of Discs in the reverse. In the future. Now you may elongate these energies or you may compress them, just depends on your own timeline, your own personal timeline and process. All right. Let me just take this in for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, spiritual guidance for March 2020, or whenever you happen to be watching this or listening to this. Okay. Well, there may be an earth sign person, maybe a female, who holds those more archetypally feminine type energies, who is involved in your life during this particular time frame, Sagittarius, because the Queen of Discs is showing up as a female, but it could be a male. But the Queen of Discs, very earthbound, right? She's very practical, very content to work with her hands. You know, the Queen of Discs is someone who wants to get in there and move things around. She wants to get into the dirt. She wants to, in general, you know, she's someone who is not afraid of the material plane. She doesn't just live in the idea of concepts, in the energy of concepts. She lives on the earthly plane. She likes to get her hands dirty. So this could be you incorporating these energies, Sagittarius, or it could be someone who's involved in your life. And there's great affection for this person and her for you. I see her, but it could be whatever. And this person is very helpful to you. You know, the Queen of Discs, just like the King of Discs, wants to help. You know, again, the earth signs, you know, usually like to get in there and help out physically in general. So in the recent past, you do have this. You know, maybe you've been spending time, and if it's you, maybe you've been spending time in the garden, you know, or just working with your hands more, feeling more connected to the earth, maybe less flighty, possibly. And then here we have, I'm just going to address this now, and then I think I'm going to move on from it, although the Queen of Swords did come out. That Justice card, right? It could be that you are involved in a legal situation, or that you are just seeking greater balance in your life. Seeking a greater sense of stability where you're not feeling, again, flighty. For some reason, the word flighty keeps coming in, so I'm going to use it. Not to say that Sagittarians are flighty people in general, but that's coming in as I do this reading. So you may have just felt a sense of like, I need to get stuff done, or, you know, kind of that kind of energy, or having a hard time focusing. But the Queen of Discs energy is anchoring you, right? You're feeling more connected. Like even when the Queen of Discs cries, she cries for a reason. You know, she cries and the diamonds come out. You know, it's not just like all emotion. There's like practical aspects to it. And she cries and she moves on. It's like that type of energy. Okay, and then we have the Page of Cups right in the center, and then what we would consider the present position for you, Sag. And so You may be feeling particularly amorous towards this Queen of Discs individual, or she to you. It could be that you are also, or she may even be giving you gifts, or sharing of herself, oversharing of herself, or you could be oversharing of yourself, too much information there in some ways, or just really going over the top with how you feel with the Page of Cups in reverse. Either you towards someone or someone towards you. Like laying it on pretty thick. Not out of ill intent, but because you're just swept up in that emotion. And maybe you're feeling more grounded, so you feel safer, or someone else. Again, you're seeking a greater sense of balance in your life during this particular time frame. Again, it could be a legal situation, certainly. We don't want to rule that out with a Justice card. It could be that there is someone in your life who, a Libra individual or an air sign who's holding that for you, or with whom you are working to create justice, balance, more fairness. I like this reading for you. I feel like there's a bird in here. I know there's not, but I feel like I can hear a bird. So I don't know what that's about. Again, that flighty energy, I guess. It's so interesting. All right, so I think I've covered that. It's almost like I see it like a pyramid, You're wanting all sides of the triangle to be equilateral. You're looking for an equilateral triangle, more balance. You're really working during this time frame to create that solid base for yourself. And because you are feeling it, it's in the recent past with this Queen of Discs. Again, it could be an individual that you're with, or who inspires you, or just you feeling that greater sense of, I'm connected. And this creates that stable base, which allows you to express yourself more emotionally, more beautifully, more effusively. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Discs in the near future. Early returns, on what you've been working on. Just make sure you don't try to rush things too much. Sometimes, especially with these two together, I kind of feel like it may be that you're so swept up, you're so connected to something, or someone is in this time frame, that you try to push too fast. Allow things to come to their natural harvest. Don't try to push, but you may even find that there is an early return for you this month. Depends on which end of the spectrum you're going to be on here, Sag. Again, we even have this kind of sense of the triangle here, and it is upside down. So we have, it's not equilateral, but you can kind of get the sense of it. Even when you think about scales, with the Justice card, it's like an upside down triangle. You really, mind, body, spirit, you're getting more and more connected here. I love it for you, Sag. More stable, more in balance for the month of March. Really, really nice energy. It's very cut and dry as I feel it. Again, don't try to push too hard. Don't try to, smooth talk your way into something that's not quite ready or someone who's not quite ready. It's okay if you do, but just know that, you don't want to rush anything. Things are meant to be. They're going to be meant to be as they are. But again, it could be that early reward as well with that Seven of Discs. I'm sorry, there's a huge truck going by. I have all the windows open because it's super hot here today. I moved to this sort of industrial area. So I changed everything about my life last August, and I moved from this really quiet, beautiful suburban neighborhood to this sort of industrial part of town, and got a smaller place and massive changes. And anyway, part of that is that I live in this area that sometimes it can be noisy, so I apologize, Sag. I see this as a very positive month for you. Whatever you've been doing, Sag, whatever you've been working on, you're going to feel it, I think, more in a more balanced way this month. Again, that Justice card, the Queen of Discs. You're going to be more effusive, really letting someone know, showing someone writing poetry, writing, cards, just spilling out love and goodness to someone, or they to you, And the Seven of Discs, again, it could be an early return on something you've been waiting on, or it just could be you. A little bit, these kind of go together, like I said, trying to push the energy along, but don't worry, it's happening. You're in process of it, you are in motion of it, and this month, I think, Sag, for many of you, you're going to see more stability and a greater sense of what you've been working on. It is creating stability, it is creating more of that sense of balance, which is what you've been wanting in your life. Again, that flighty feeling I was having, and I thought I heard a bird in the house. So, it all kind of ties into this idea that you've been feeling a little bit like you're spinning your wheels even, and now you're feeling more grounded. And I think it's going to be a beautiful month for you. Wow, I've gone over on this reading.